Okay, guys, what is up? This is Senpai here today. Yo, this One Piece chapter. Yo, oh shit, yo. To review One Piece chapter 744. Okay, so first of all, yo, man, this chapter was epic beyond proportion. Out of all the big three this week, I gotta say, this was the best big three chapter that I've done. Well, since I've started so far, because I mean, I'm still a new reviewer. But yo, man, yo. Oh shit! All right, so let me get started. Let me start with the color page. The cover page. The cover page I thought was pretty cool. So we see basically it's just Kuzan, aka Aokiji, and Camel. Yeah, Camel. They're just eating like shaved ice, and they're just having a brain freeze. I thought that was pretty funny. But basically, yeah, that was like one of those cover pages that I really do like. So the cover page is fine. Let me get on with the basics, and then we get on to the chapter, because the chapter, goddamn. So the basics: story progression, pacing, artwork. Story progression. Now we finally see what Sabo can do. We finally see Sabo's face after so long. After wondering, is it really Sabo? Is it Bone Clay? I mean, I like Bone Clay, but still, I mean, I don't want it to be Bone Clay. I want it to be Sabo. But Bone Clay's still my nigga. Wherever you are, and I think he's still in Impel Down. I love you, but still, story progression was on point. Not only did we see everything else, but now Luffy, Violet, Kairos, they're in. They're in now. They're trying to save Law. They're trying to get King Riku out. The factory is now being destroyed and all this other stuff. When it comes to pacing was, I'm gonna give it a great. I'm gonna give it a great plus. The pacing, I think, was amazing. Even though it was sloppy around the first couple of pages, because the art was like, it's just like switching back and forth. So I was like, wait, what the fuck's going on? Like, oh, to slow down. But still, the pacing I think was pretty damn good. So I'm gonna give it a great plus. And when it came to the artwork, when Sabo did the Heiken, the Fire Fist, I was like, oh shit, man, that shit was fucking epic, bro. That shit was like, because it was like a homage to Fire Fist Ace. Ace's signature technique. I was like, God damn, that was epic. Just he can, and I love it how I'm gonna end up with this when it comes to basics. And I love it how Sabo didn't really know how to use the Mary no Me at first, but he was like, "Fuck it, why not? Like, let me just use the Fire Fist." I'm like, "Hell yeah, go in." So the artwork for that was beautiful, and of course when it came to the whole Coliseum falling down, I thought that was epic too. We saw Coliseum floors being broken out. I thought it was epic too. So I'm gonna give that a great plus as well. So great plus, great plus, pretty much the great plus. This is great plus all around with the basics. Now let's get into the chapter. So when it comes to this chapter overall, again, it's basically a continuation from after the last chapter. So we see the Coliseum is broken into, the Coliseum floor is broken into down towards the basement where the factory is. We see Sabo take off his mask, take everything off, break out the box with the Marinara in it. He eats it, says it's disgusting as usual. Saves Bartolomeo and Rebecca, and now he uses the fist to get into the factory so that they don't fall and die and splat on the ground. Although I'm pretty sure it's Sabo, so Sabo, even if he didn't have the Hiken, he find a way to get into the cat factory. Now, when it comes to that, I really want to say that Sabo, I'm not saying he looks like Ace at all. Like, I'm not saying he looks like Ace. But when I looked at Sabo, when he took off his mask and stuff, we saw his star, obviously. We saw that. And then we saw his hair. His hair was short. Now, if I remember correctly, Ace's hair was short. And then, although Sabo's hair is blonde, and Ace's hair was black, and then we see he kind of has the same facial features, but he doesn't have the freckles, he doesn't have the black hair, and I'm pretty sure his skin isn't the same type of tan. So I mean, but whatever. But basically now we see Sabo take off his mask, put back on his hat. We see in full which revolutionaries are on the island. We have Hack, we have Sabo, we have Koala, and I like how Koala and Hack are both kind of tied together in the same type of way, where both of them can use Fishman Karate. Uh, Koala is a Fishman Karate teacher, and Hack's pretty much like powerful as shit. So I thought that was pretty damn cool. Now, And when it comes to that, apparently the revolutionaries, they have business on Dressrosa because they're here to find the weapons training pool, where all the weapons are at. That's what they're important about. Well, that's what they're there for. And apparently, according to Sabo, it would actually make Dragon really happy. And I can't wait to see Dragon again after the time skip. Oh, dude, it's gonna be epic shit. But anyways, basically that's the reason why the revolutionaries are there. And according to Koala, there have been so many revolutionaries that tried to get into the island, but for some weird reason, the revolutionaries always got turned into toys. I don't know if that's necessarily Doflamingo knew that the revolutionaries were there, or it's just random. But I don't know for sure. Well, we'll see. So when it comes to that part, I was like, that was awesome. That's really damn cool. When it comes to Usopp and the whole God complex, let me get into that. So basically, the Tontaru try to get Usopp away, and then Robin tries to fend off against Trouble. And Robin, I mean, she puts in work. Like Trouble does the sticky chain thing, and then Robin, one of her big ass hands just stops it, and then all of a sudden they're about to get in this really epic fight. But then next thing you know, we see the giant Harujin, I think is what it's pronounced, Harujin. He grabs Usopp in the air, and then he holds him up like he's on a cross. Now, I mean, I'm Christian. I don't really care that much. I don't really like hate the fact that they're doing this. I thought that was epic as fuck. But when he held him up, I was like, yo, are they doing this like Jesus? I'm like, oh shit. And then I was just like, look at this guy. This is our Messiah, our Jesus, our God. Look at him, worship him. Everyone else is just getting all hype and shit. I'm sitting there like, yo, this is funny as hell. And then we see Usopp. Usopp doesn't even want to be treated as a god. He's sitting there like, man, will you please put me the fuck down? Like he just wants to get put down because he's all bloodied up and stuff. And they're willing, everyone, including Dazama, the Funk Brothers, Cavendish, everybody, they all want to follow him now. And I think this links back to the whole 8,000 followers lie that Usopp always had before pre-time skip. He's like, I have 8,000 followers. That links to that whole lie thing. I don't know if there's 8,000 people there, but it might link to that. I don't know for sure. And Usopp's like, you know what? Fuck it. Because since they're following me, you guys are my followers, right? Why don't you guys go destroy the factory and save the people that are inside there? They're like, okay, sure. So pretty much all the people that were turning into toys go in and go destroy the factory, and they're gonna go save the Totata, and then the Totata that are there, they're like, yeah, let's go follow them and let's go get inside. So basically, when it comes to that, I thought that was funny as hell. When you have a chapter that's epic and that's funny and that has so much progression towards it, you can't call it a bad chapter. You just can't. So even if it has like one bad page, it's really damn good. So when it comes to Usopp and everything, that was great. I thought that was awesome. The final part, we see Kairos go in, and Kairos is basically just like he's just slashing through dudes, just slashing through them. Even though he has one leg, he gets on top of Buffalo, and I don't know what exactly he's doing. I thought, like, at first I thought he was about to break through Buffalo's neck. I was like, oh shit. But I don't know what he's doing exactly. But I guess he's just trying to beat up Buffalo. He's just going in. He's just going insane. 1 second. Gotta clear my throat. Let's walk these chapters up. Alright, that's good. So, we see Kairos is going in pretty much. And then all of a sudden, we see Luffy and Violet come in. And Law's like, Straw Hat? Like, Straw Hat, like, Straw Hat? What the fuck are you doing here? And then we see the Violet give Luffy the chain. And Luffy, I thought Luffy knew about Violet's ability because she explained it. But I don't know for sure. But, like, Luffy just said, oh, it's like you can see into the future. You're all well prepared. They get the key. And all of a sudden, and this is where I'm like, Law, what are you talking about? Law basically says to Luffy, yo, Luffy, yo, Straw Hat, the alliance is over. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but the alliance is over now. But they should destroy the factory. It's like, you should destroy it. And Luffy's like, what are you talking about? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do me. You're gonna do you. And I say when this alliance is over, I'm like, yo, Luffy's putting in work with that charge, boy. That was pretty damn cool. And of course, you see this funny moment where Luffy is just like trying to open the Kawasaki. He's like, God damn it, I forgot I'm a devil's user. I'm not gonna do this real carefully. And Violet's like, be careful. And then Law's like, why aren't you listening to me? And it's just like this whole chapter just had epic shit and funny shit. I'm like, yo, dude, go there. And I heard apparently that next week we're not gonna have One Piece, and of course it's confirmed in the last play page of this chapter. So I mean, yeah, that's a good place to end us off with for at least another week. Now, when it comes to Doflamingo, so Doflamingo apparently was alive. Not only that, we see Pika holding Doflamingo's head. So apparently, yeah, so that's the reason why Pika bailed, because Pika, he had to go make sure that Dofi was okay, and that's the reason why. So basically, he's leaving Zoro by himself in like that big ass castle. I mean, Zoro's not gonna be able to find his way out unless someone helps him. Unless Conjuro might be there. I don't know. No, not, well, either Conjuro or Kinemon. One of those two is gonna find Luffy, not Luffy, Zoro. So now we see Doflamingo, and now he says, and he's still alive apparently. I don't know if it's his strings, like his strings are still attached to his body. I don't know for sure, but apparently he says, "Well, you guys brought it out, man. You brought it on yourselves. I'm gonna have to go all out." Law knows what I'm talking about. I'm about to use the birdcage. I'm like, birdcage? And then Law basically says, "Oh shit, like the birdcage." And he just looks all scared as shit. And of course we see Luffy, Luffy, look, Flamingo's still alive. And they're just all like amazed. And then we see Kairos just freed King Ricky from his chains. And now the chapter ends with that. And what I can say is that the birdcage may be some type of way to contain Luffy, Law, and all the others. That may be some type of way of doing that. I don't know for sure. Because it just says birdcage, and we can assume that birdcage is pretty damn powerful, considering that fact that all those powerful people in that room. And apparently it's like an all-out technique. Like, not necessarily him going all out, but it's a technique that's very damn powerful. And apparently Law knows about it. So maybe next chapter, he might explain it. So overall, this chapter, oh man, this chapter was epic as fuck. We see Sabo's face. We see Sabo, he eats the Mary no Mi. He has the fire fist. The funny shit with Ussop, the funny shit with Luffy, and I don't know about the whole alliance thing with Law. I mean, Law, I don't know. I don't know if this is Law's plan or he's really serious about this. Tell me in the description box down below. What do you think? Or do you think that Law? Do you think that Law is really right about the whole alliance? Anything? I doubt Luffy will accept that. Luffy will probably be like, "Oh shit! Like, yeah, you guys. Well, no, we're not ending the alliance just yet." So I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it. No One Piece chapter next week. It's pretty damn sad. Although this chapter was great, it was epic enough. So yeah, like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you don't. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. I'm Senpai, and I'm out. Peace, guys.